here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I posit calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, you have an iron will that you will be something special. You can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. So Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the welterweight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev, always ready to engage. We'll see how he handles this challenge tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division.
Now he's going full mount. This is where he wants to be.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move. You got to...
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. That was a slick transition.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more times.
Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Muhammad's in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Big ground and pound.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Belal Muhammad. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Nice transition.
Muhammad's right back to the full mount. 2 minutes to go in round 1. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
In the half guard. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Massive shot from the top.
All right, feet on the hips here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Oh, hammer fist here by Belal Muhammad. Might be able to hook onto an arm here. Ooh, it's tight.
Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just be very aggressive to try to finish this fight. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Work. 45 seconds to go here in round 1.
Grab the wrist!
Makhachev's got the full mount.
Let's go, let's get busy. We got 30 seconds left in this round. Push!
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Muhammad's in half guard. Right side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. Second round, straight ahead.
Great job. I thought he was going to tap out. We want to do the same thing again this round. Keep the pressure on.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 here. All right, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Elbows. Oh! Oh!
All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single one tonight.
He hasn't even attempted it. Holy smokes!
Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101. Well, Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Belal Muhammad. Going for a submission. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Wow, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Muhammad. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Islam Makhachev. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition. Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't...
Great timing on that double leg.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles. Gotta get out of there.
Islam Makhachev going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Oh.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elimination. And that's the danger in the engagement there. Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges, potentially.
Absolutely. You want to leave an impression in the judges' minds. And when you walk back to your corner, when you get up from a dominant position, you almost want to wave at the judges and say, I got it done.
Right. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Good round.
Won that last round. He was all over you. You're better than that. Come on now, let's shake it out. Let's get back in there. Let's get back to the game plan. Hands high, work behind the gym.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Islam Makhachev gets absolutely torched by that uppercut. That one figures to leave a mark.
Another big shot to the head.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flipping him through. Great move. We love the big move. They're very excited.
Good work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Nice pass. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Muhammad's in half guard now.
Beautiful ground strikes landing.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Big time arm triangle situation here. He's very close to finding the finish, but he's got to take his time if he doesn't want to lose the position. Knee on belly.
You scared you up. You need to work.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Makhachev's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landed big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's gonna get stopped.
Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it.
He's working. I'm standing up. You need to work.
Getting the mount here.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Well, he's not leaking information. He is leaking blood, and a lot of it as his opponent continues to realize success.
I mean, he's finding so much success striking in that area of the face. His eye is so damaged. The blood is pouring everywhere. This has become very, very dangerous for him.
Oh, shades of the Godfather with the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Makhachev's able to transition back to side control now. 45 seconds remain in the round. Makhachev's back in full mount. Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're in a lot of trouble. He's starting to shift the arm across. If he gets it across, he's going to start pulling down on the head, really getting the squeeze and trying to get the submission victory.
Oh, he got out!
There it is. Great job recognizing that the triangle is more dangerous than the armbar. Now, he's mounted, but he's not stuck in a very deep submission.
Muhammad's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. great ground strikes here. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Great work here from the bottom fighter. Oh, arm triangle attempt now.
Oh, yeah, he's got him. He's sit tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Muhammad's battling in full mount. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep. Nice.
Lands with the ground and pound. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. He's having his way with him here. Makhachev's in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Oh, another blow hits that cut. Referee might need to call on the doctor here soon. While landing several strikes.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds off. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line.
His work, I'm going to stand this up.
Kick to a side.
Nice positional control here. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land in the top position. Great submission defense.
Makhachev's back in full guard. Ground and pound strike there now. Another ground and pound strike lands. Muhammad's an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside position right there. They might stop this fight. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Muhammad. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
It's tight. It's tight.
Oh, working hard for the armbar now. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. 20 seconds to go. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. 10 seconds remaining here in round 4. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
The ref wants to stop it. I need you to get out there and be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
He is on beat street right now. He's seeing three birds over the top of his head. You can take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
And we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 25 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
So the celebration is officially on. After a successful UFC welterweight title defense here tonight, he will go out the same way he came in as the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. He is your winner by knockout, and what a way to send a statement to the rest of the contenders in this division that it is going to take a monumental effort to dethrone this 170-pound king.